red are the metals that are in the jet exhaust. And the reason why it matters is because chemical characterization of freshly emitted particulate matter from aircraft exhaust using single particle mass spectrometry. This is able to pick up nanoparticles. 90% of the labs that you're going to go to are not going to have the kind of equipment. You would need electron scanning microscope to even see them. Furthermore, they would be in soot, aka black carbon, has graphene lamina, a membrane wrapping it, and in that nugget of elemental carbon, which is mostly spherical, contains all the metals. So it even says right here in the paper, which at the top of the page, and I got a MLA reference for you, the detected metallic compounds were all internally mixed with the soot particles. Everybody wants secret pumps and pipes. Well, how the hell would they pull that off? So in this picture, what you'll see is they actually show not only, that they're using carbon dust to steer hurricanes, but they show the engine. And they show the compressor, the burner, the turbine, the afterburner, and then it says carbon make section, then the nozzle.
Sure does.
So it actually would be an engine modification specifically designed to create the carbon dust or inject it directly from the exhaust.
Scary. I'll be seeing that all the fucking time too.
The only thing you need for cloud creation is three things. Water vapor, a cloud seed, something for it to nucleate
Oops, sorry.
on, and normally galactic cosmic rays are the primary source of natural cloud formation. But because we don't need galactic cosmic rays, planes are actually generating chemi-ions that have their own ionization method built in.
Super
and
low.
guess what? With high bypass turbofans, they produce more cloud than the older style engines. They compress all of that liquid that's already available into a hot stream of rapidly cooling cloud seeds. It's not cloud seeding in the silver iodide sense. Not only soot, but carbon black and black carbon are excellent cloud seeds. Carbon black, military, black carbon, civilian aircraft. Why does this matter? Because it is geoengineering the sky. These are all the terms that they use. Persistent contrails, spreading contrails, contrail cirrus, contrail-induced cirrus. That's the most common, like CIC or AIC, aviation-induced cloudiness. But I break it down to the simplest form. It's just artificial clouds. They are man-made clouds. They're not natural. They're man-made clouds. Well, how are they man-made? Contrails are just condensation, just harmless water vapor. Response, condensating on what? If you miss this question, if you don't understand how propaganda works and how ontology, etymology, how mind control and manipulation occurs through language, then you'll miss the ability to combat these people. And I mean, every scientist that I've ever talked to, when I ask them this question, they either chuckle or they shudder. Because they always, they think that they could just easy walk over me because, of course, they hear a southern accent. They think I'm a freaking redneck, and immediately they're like, this is going to be an easy one.
Right.
Oh, it's just water. It's just condensation trails. Well, condensating on what? Right, immediately. So that's the big problem, is that people, they don't want to, really get to know all of this information.
Heck no. It's scary. Plus the whole compartmentalization of it all.
This is William Cotton, who did Project Storm Fury for NOAA, saying, use commuter aircraft with their jet fuels doped with aerosol generators. Also use UAVs and blimps for aerosol dispersal, could be considered. Even some industries with tall stacks could have their affluents doped with appropriate aerosols. So, really tall coal factory smokestacks.
So we don't need the sprays, the tanks, and the nozzles, right? We just need to make the fuel dirty with sulfur, and that will accomplish the same thing, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. So here, 2 jet fuels, 1 fuel tank, contrail control. And the Appleman thing also doesn't account for what are called ISSRs, or ice supersaturated regions. Here it's drawn as ice supersaturated air, and it shows the locations. So they have this thing called climate optimized routing of flights right now. They want to create clouds by day, none by night. So they're trying to, use artificial intelligence, projection models. There are many different systems for that right now. Google AI teamed up with Boeing recently to predict when contrail formation would occur to steer around ISSRs if they were going to create persistent contrails at night, because basically they trap heat at night. And this is like the smoking gun one. Control unit and method for controlling the supply of a vehicle with multiple fuels. So 2 different types of fuel. One, a biofuel, ultra-low sulfur jet fuel, is used on takeoff. That way you don't create a lot of black carbon around airports, which kills people. And then when you get up to altitude, then you switch to the high sulfur fuel. And I would say that this isn't a thing, except that's exactly what they said right here. Impacts of aviation fuel sulfur content on climate and human health, 2015. Applying high fuel sulfur content at aviation cruise altitudes combined with ultra-low sulfur jet fuel, aviation biofuel at lower altitudes results in reduced aviation-induced mortality, less dead people around airports, and increased negative RE compared to the baseline aviation scenario. So if you actually look at that, this is from Kapadia et al. 2016, and you can actually go to that. It's still up. It's right there.
I feel like it has to be right there. That's part of cosmic law, if you will. Universal law, what have you.